Isha. I'm the plant lady. I also do shrimp.
Do people save you in their phone as Plant Lady Isha?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm the plant lady.
People save me as Shawn Fish.
That's a good one. Yeah. So we get plants every Thursday from different people, and we're just gonna open the box up right now.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see what we got in today. So.
Okay, let's check it out. Now, plants is becoming increasingly popular around the U.S. right now. Scraping materials has gotten better. The driftwoods have gotten better. What you can choose from to actually decorate your aquarium has really launched this into where now you've got more aquascapers on YouTube.
I follow George Farmer.
Yep.
There's a lot of people. There's the flower horn I know I watched. So these are flame swords.
Okay.
They have all converted
Super
growth
red.
right now.
Yeah, you don't see those very often.
No, we don't. Well, the reason they're red is because they're converted right now.
Okay.
So what that means is a lot of times swords are grown above ground when we get them, and then they have to convert to being aquatic. So they lose all of their terrestrial leaves.
Yeah.
And then they'll grow new leaves, and usually the new leaves are a lot more red.
Yeah.
So sometimes when they come in, they'll be like half green, half red.
Yeah.
But these guys are fully converted, so there's gonna be no melt off and in your tank. Yeah.
Okay, and so what's the retail price of a converted sword?
So that guy right there is gonna be 15.
That's not bad at all for a super red plant like this.
Yeah, they're gorgeous.
Okay, so what do I do? How can I help? Okay.
It's hard to get good Java moss, but these guys, like super green.
And where are we putting our plastic afterwards?
Moss.
Now, how fast does something like this grow? Like Java? Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
Okay, so you would take this out. You would probably attach it to a rock, spread it out. This might be about this big, right?
Yep.
How long will it take for that to cover maybe twice its size?
So it depends on the tank, how big it is. I find with like more shallow tanks, like the nano tanks, it grows way faster.
Yeah.
Because there's less water for the light to have to get through.
Right, so light's important.
Light is very important. But some plants, like the Java ferns and sometimes the Java moss, they can get too much light. If they get too much light, they'll kind of burn, the tips of their plants will burn and they'll kind of curl up. So you'll see in that tank right over here, they got floaters on top, so it's not too bright for them.
Okay, where am I putting in this?
You can put them in here.
Okay.
So I have these trays out here. We're gonna separate them by what tank they're gonna go into. So this one is for like the cichlid tank. We have a lot of these plants are like very cichlid hardy. These are probably the most popular sword plant I get in. These are the Amazon swords right here.
These could turn red or no?
So Amazons are not, they don't have converted growth.
Okay.
Their converted leaves are like a little more see-through. So they're green, but they're like translucent.
Okay.
Yeah, so what you'll see with a sword plant like this is you'll see the leaves slowly go brown.
Okay.
And then you want to cut those leaves off because the plant's going to be trying to save those leaves.
Yeah.
When you want to be focusing its energy
using
on new
energy
leaves.
on the leaf that's
growing, exactly.
Yeah. You're saying that these plants are mostly grown above ground.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
But they're sold to you for your aquarium. Right?
Yes.
And that's why they convert.
Exactly. So
because it's a different atmosphere.
Exactly.
Creates a different product.
Yeah, they gotta convert to being aquatic.
All right, guys.
Most swords are like that. It's hard to find converted swords.
And this black one again?
Yep.
Okay.
These right here, these are one of my favorite plants. This is the Pagostemon stellatus.
Okay.
This Anacris, this is another one that's super popular.
Yep.
This one's a green plant, super easy.
Yeah.
But this is another one of my favorite plants. This is the Hygrophila angustifolia.
Okay.
I actually have some of this in my big care tank over there.
Oh, okay. Well, let's check that out.
So this is the Alternanthera reineke.
Okay.
We'll put that in the white one right before the end.
Okay. Now this is probably going to go into a red section because it's super hard. Yep.
That's going to go on the top right where they're like a little bit more difficult.
They need CO2, right?
Yeah, they need CO2. It needs a lot of light. Here we got some Brazilian pennywort. Another favorite. A lot of our employees like this one.
Check that out, guys. Nice fluffy leaves, nice and round. A lot of people like this.
This is another super popular kabamba over at the end there.
Kabamba. This kind of reminds me of like if you were going to set up like something that looks more like paradise inside.
Exactly, yeah.
So this one all the way to the end, right?
Yeah, we got some parrot's feather in here too when I show you. I think you'll like that one a lot. So with these stem plants, I think they're so popular because they're just so easy to grow.
Yeah.
Like you can cut this in half and you'll have 2 plants.
Oh wow. Yeah, these are nice and thick too. I don't think I've seen this variety before.
Nope.
This does seem kind of Christmassy, right?
Right? It's a Christmas tree.
All right. Well, there you go. These are cool. Oh, wait. That was an actress. Okay, where's this one going?
All the way at the end.
All the way at the end. All right, we're running out of room in there.
Yeah?
But
we got the moneywort. This one, I find this one does super well.
Why do we call it moneywort? Do you know?
I'm not sure. I think because it looks kind of like the money tree. You know, like the house plant.
Oh, it does, yeah.
Yeah, and that's why.
Not because it grows money.
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately.
All right, this is the parrot's feather I was talking about.
Oh wow, those are super cool.
Right? And
I love how it's red
difficult.
stemmed underneath. That looks great.
This is a foxtail, so this is super similar to the kabama, but it has, I'd say, more leaves on it.
Okay.
They both do amazing. They're both stem plants. All right, this is the giant baby tears. I'm not sure if you noticed, but we're separating plants by like what kind they are.
Okay.
So, so all the plants at the end, they're stem plants. So what that means is that the stem, you can just cut it and then you'll get 2 plants out of that.
Right.
You just trim it, get more. So they're really good for growing out like a big jungle like that.
Okay.
And usually they're super easy too.
So all these guys are stem plants.
All right, this is the giant Hygo. I also have this in the big 150 cares tank. I'm not sure if you guys saw that yet. That one's more cichlid proof too. These guys right here.
Oh, wow.
This is our Centrarchus. His name is Chubby. We've had him for over 10 years.
Hey, Chubby. It's because he eats a lot?
Yeah. He's just super healthy. He's huge. We got some cobia in here. But these are all cichlids that normally people will tell you can't have them with plants.
They're wrong.
These plants are all way thicker. Some of them taste bad, and they usually do well with them.
Those guys I've never even seen before.
Yeah, the Turkana jewels are amazing.
And yeah, I bet they're expensive and hard to find.
Yeah, we barely ever get them. So if we got a pair like that, we had to put them in there.
That's incredible.
Yeah. We got the mud skippers in here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the fiddler crabs.
So this is a terrestrial tank.
Yeah.
We've got fiddler crabs, mud skippers. Here's a mud skipper.
Yeah.
Wow, he looks cool.
Yeah, they're amazing. A lot of times I like to go on top of this filter right here with this pitcher plant.
And just hang out.
Yeah.
Wow.
But all of these plants, they do well in like a terrarium setup where there's some water in there, but it's mostly like terrestrial. Have you guys seen our shrimp tanks at all? I'm sure Mike will show them to you.
Yeah.
But when you're with Mike, you should ask him to see the shrimp tanks.
Yeah.
Because I do all the shrimp tanks, we keep on top of those maintenance for those guys.
Shrimp are becoming huge in the aquarium industry.
Yeah.
And they're so small.
They actually brought me in here because I knew so much about shrimp.
Yeah.
Because I was here as a customer and I told them that they had planaria in their shrimp tank.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what I was talking about.
Well, they're lucky to have you here. You're doing a really good job.
Thank you. That's purple waffle.
Purple waffle?
Yeah, that goes in the terrestrial tank.
Dude, look at those, Max. Do you want some purple waffle?
So I noticed that the Anubias, a lot of times they'll have issues with potassium. So you really got to keep on top of potassium with these guys.
Okay.
Yep. All right, now we go to the Java ferns. These are the ones that you got to be careful because they can get burned if they're in too high light.
Okay.
You see all these brown spots in the bottom?
Yeah.
So those actually aren't the plant being unhealthy. These are all little Java fern seeds.
Oh, okay.
Spores, yeah.
So these are going to fall off.
Yeah, so if this plant ever loses this leaf, you'll see a bunch of baby Java ferns growing off from this leaf.
Guys, this is an incredible lesson in plants. This is not stem, this is root, right?
That can go there, yeah.
Right here.
That's not a stem plant. And right here, this one's huge. We've gotten in so much val before, that's huge.
High light, low light.
Low light, they're not picky at all. They're an amazing background plant. They'll reproduce like crazy.
Put on the back side, the back row.
Yeah, exactly. And they'll kind of be like a natural background. They are also prone for potassium issues though, because they grow like crazy.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep on top of fertilizers with them. But you can tell if they have potassium issues because they'll have like little pinholes in their leaves.
Right.
And they'll slowly expand because they can't absorb any nutrients. Those are an amazing plant. They're super easy. They don't need much light. And they also grow like crazy.
Now, what are these called again?
Crypts. There you go. Got some amazing crypts in here.
More of them, guys.
There you go. Those big bunches though, they have amazing roots. So you gotta be careful with the roots of crypts.
Yeah.
Because if they get damaged at all, they need to recover from that.
Right.
Because they grow so fast because they have such a good root system.
So do they get damaged much during shipment?
Not during shipment, but I gotta be careful when I'm planting them to make sure I'm not being too rough with them.
Okay. So there's a wavy, twisty leaf.
That's the Crypwenta green.
This is your favorite.
Yeah, the Crypspiralis.
This is your absolute favorite of everything.
Of the crypts, I wouldn't say of everything.
What is your favorite of everything?
My favorite of everything is probably the Aponigeton alvaceus. We just ran out of them, unfortunately, and they're hard to get, but they grow like crazy. We actually have one in the kegs tank. I can show you in a minute.
Yeah, I know those. I have like a dozen of them at home.
Oh yeah, do you?
Growing them like crazy. It just keeps growing. I have to cut them back all the time.
So this is the Italian valve right here, or the contortion valve, my bad. But there you go. Another amazing background plant. And that one actually doesn't go too tall where it bends over. It'll stay at the top.
Right.
So a lot of people don't like about valves that it bends over.
Yeah.
But this guy doesn't do that. It just goes straight to the top and then it
And then
makes
stops.
more. Yep, exactly.
Okay.
It's
Wow.
a beautiful plant.
I like that.
Here we got some mangroves.
I started off in saltwater a long time ago.
Oh yeah, you
So
started
I
in
learned
saltwater?
mangroves before I learned the rest of these.
Really?
And some of these I didn't even learn until you started teaching me a second ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
But
you're learning.
mangroves I do know.
We learn something every day.
Yeah. So this is like a magic hat.
Yeah,
And
there's
you
so
just
much that comes out of
keep
it.
pulling.
We're getting towards the end here.
How?
They do amazing with packing over there.
There's still so much in there.
Oh yeah. So this is some Monte Carlo we got here. So with these, we gotta take the plastic off. And then that can go in the box right before the end, Monte Carlo. So when they're in a pot, they'll actually grow taller than they normally grow. But once they're in your tank, they'll start growing sideways and they'll cover
That's
the
what
bottom.
people want, right?
Yeah.
To have the ground covered.
When they're like restricted in a pot, they just have to go upwards. But once they're like fully planted in your tank, they'll just go sideways and they'll cover the bottom up there.
Tell us about this one.
So this plant is a type of pennywort, and it can
Yeah.
grow in so many different ways.
Yeah.
So you can plant the vines and it'll grow across the ground, or you can have it grow upwards like a vining plant.
And so this is from Japan.
It is, yeah. Hydrocolum
Awesome.
species Japan.
Straight out of Japan right there.
There you go. This is pearlweed. It grows like thick like a jungle. It'll grow like this and it'll go sideways. It'll cover the back of the tank or the middle.
Yeah.
It grows like crazy and it's just very bushy.
Easy to grow or highlight? What's
It's
needed?
actually one of the easiest carping plants you can get.
Yeah.
It still does need higher light, but it doesn't actually need the CO2 that you need for like Monte Carlo, dwarf baby tubes.
Doesn't need CO2.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that shy away from the CO2. They feel like it's an expense and maybe they
Right.
don't understand it, right? But I have a CO2 unit for mine and I haven't even set it up yet, right? But I
Oh,
bought
yeah?
all the pieces that I need.
Yeah.
And that's how busy I've got. I just haven't set my CO2.
CO2
up
is a
yet.
game changer if you can
I
set
know,
it up.
I heard. So I'm super excited to set mine up. But yeah, this one is an easier ground cover, the easiest ground cover that you could possibly
Yeah.
get. All right.
So in these tanks, the reason I don't have CO2 unit is because it's hard to explain, but the maintenance on that, I gotta change the CO2. I feel like these plants go out so quickly,
Yeah.
they don't have that much time to grow in here.
But what about, did you ever take it home?
I do take it home.
Do you
Yeah,
have CO2 at home?
I do. I got one of those cool
I was
kits.
like, oh, come on.
Of course, yeah.
You have to have CO2.
This is dwarf hair grass. It's another easy one. Here you go. This is like the second easiest. We got the macro tank here.
How come I haven't seen that and I've been doing saltwater for 20 years?
Macro's very new. I think it's gonna get big soon, but macro, it's also seasonal. So
Right.
it's only really available in the summer,
Yeah.
and now that it's getting colder, we can't really get any of that in. This hole is my favorite part. We got saltwater on one side, freshwater on the other side. This is Patrick Johnston's favorite saying right here.
You can't buy happiness, but you can buy an aquarium, and that's pretty darn close.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
big 150 Caris tank. So Caris is like an organization of endangered fish.
Yeah.
So have you heard of it? Are you familiar?
No, I'm not. Which one is it?
It's the Caris, this one, Caris.
Caris?
So basically, they have their website where they put fish on the CARES list, and that's
Okay.
they're marked as endangered.
Okay.
And hobbyists go on there and they try and conserve these fish and learn more about them and breed them.
And these ones are endangered.
These are all the fish in this tank are endangered. Yeah,
Even the rose lines.
yeah, those lines are endangered.
Really?
They're on the CARES list.
And the rainbows.
Yep, most rainbows are endangered.
Really?
There's some fish you might not know, like white clouds. They're actually extinct in the wild.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they're all
But
the white
they're all
clouds this year
bred?
are all bred. There's so many fish that people love.
So are
that-
you a part of Caris?
I'm not a part of CARES, unfortunately. I would love to be, but
Yeah.
we're trying to support them from the other side, you know?
Yeah, I'll definitely, we're creating some awareness here for the people watching, and, you know, hey, I'll let people know around the industry about who Caris is and possibly get them involved in what they do at Aquaculture.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. I hope you learned something today.
I did.
You guys tell us what's your favorite plant we saw today.
so the fire sword, right?
Oh yeah, the flame sword?
Yeah, the flame sword, yep.
Yeah, fully
That's
converted.
absolutely my favorite one.
Yeah?
I mean, those are so cool. They're so red. Yeah, so what's your absolute favorite? You told us earlier, right?
If I'm that we got today, my absolute favorite is gonna be this guy, the Pontigeton albaceus. It doesn't look like much now, but it's gonna go crazy soon.
The one that's twirling up, or
Yeah,
this?
the one that's throwing up.
Yeah.
Those guys get huge. They're actually a Pontigeton
I've seen them when they
plant.
get huge, and they're beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason they can get that big so fast is because they go dormant actually in the winter. So
Wow.
they'll lose all their leaves and then they'll come back to their bulb and then they'll stay in the bulb for a few months and then they'll just start growing like crazy randomly in the spring.
Wow.
Like this Madagascar lace back here, it doesn't look like much right now, but just like a month ago, it was like covering half the tank.
Right.
And now it's gonna go dormant and then it'll come back.
Do you have your own Instagram? Maybe people can follow you, or people just follow you on the store
Well,
page?
I do most of the store posts, so you can see me on there.
Yeah, so you can check her out on the store's Instagram. What's the store's Instagram?
It's at Absolutely Fish on Instagram and Facebook.
Yep. All right, so go follow her there. Learn more about plants. She does a lot of cool, exciting stuff. If you like what we're doing and you want to see more videos like this, make sure to like and subscribe to Fritz Aquatics. Until then, snailed it.